Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol USRM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case you may be new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And in this case, makes answering a very logical question quite straightforward. That question revolves around the fact that today was a very solid bounce, considering there was a gap down this morning, and then it eventually, came all the way up there and closed right there. Everyone would agree, yeah, that today was a really solid bounce. But that does lead into the question: is there any sort of true power behind this bounce? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just a knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single point. I'm just going to go ahead and use this green line here. I don't want to have a million lines everywhere. And it all revolves around this point here at 0.096. Why is 0.096 so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with genuine power, with true strength, bounces that are actually bounces, are going to keep on bouncing, right? The price is going to make progress forward, not go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a price movement is truly strong, it's not going to go back to where it was. So with that in mind, think about 0.096. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what is that doing to the price? That's putting the price right back inside of this range where it already was. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price heads back to here, bounces around again, and then heads back up. I say again because you can actually see that the bears have already tried a couple times to push down through there, but in both situations, the bulls have done a good job of holding strong. So if that happens a few more times, what would that give us? Well, that'd give us a base right here. The previous base would be down there. If you picture each of these as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game, right? That's what truly strong moves do. They make progress. And in this case, I'm just defining and quantifying quote-unquote progress as 0.096. As far as levels of resistance, pretty straightforward at this point. It's all about the pink line there, which is the famous 200 period simple moving average. You can see it's already acted as resistance once right there. So going into next week, public enemy number 1 for the bulls, breaking up above that 200 period. All in all, though, no doubt about it, very nice bounce to end the week. We'll see if the bulls can build upon this or not next week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.